Alright, welcome back to take 2 of Alan Wake Remastered. We're gonna get back into this and hopefully figure this madness out. So far I'm enjoying it. It's actually a really good game. Trying to finish this out so I can get nightmare mode unlocked, which would be awesome to have right now. Let me add brightness to that. Alright, so let me change this real quick. I'm just adjusting my camera real fast here. Let's make that way. Do that right there. Actually, let's make it a little smaller. There we go. Should be good now. Trying to adjust it a little bit. See how that looks.
Nomadic druids from the frozen.
Let's see. Yeah, it looks good. Didn't want to make it too big. Figured we'd adjust it a little bit. Alright. Sorry about that. Let's get this game started, shall we?
I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst
So this is
weather
where we
I've ever
left off
seen.
at.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
This is episode 2. This is 3 years ago.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Go in here and grab my thermos.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
I just like to explore for a little bit. Don't mind me, just exploring. Now I'm playing hide and seek in the corner. CCTV. Man, yeah, you can put your TV up. I need to take a shower. Ain't no mirrors in this bathroom? She didn't make the bed. Oh well. And it's empty.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow.
These look really good.
We're now on the
Oh,
third day of the
sure,
winter.
until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry. I really don't like this, Alan. Please hurry. Alan, I really need those lights on.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry.
Let me
We'll just break out the
move.
candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
I'll move my
Tell me a story,
screen.
writer.
Okay. I used to
Over here.
have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the
Actually,
clicker.
no, we'll keep
The
it.
clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the
Oh,
dark,
well.
I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the
Ain't
monsters
really
away.
good
Oh,
place to put it.
sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you.
No,
Even
seriously.
if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head. I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to
Quiet either.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
What's your ball? Verstansky, Jacob Miller. On a camping trip overdue. Haven't been in contact. If you've seen them or know their whereabouts, please call 555-9932. Thank you.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Have you seen this man? Disappeared on 6/20/2007. Identifying features. Knack for winning contest. I wish that was an identifying feature of me. That'd be nice. Oh, it's a cat. Or a dog. But oh, so the humans are more important than the animals, I see. Because they won't let me read the damn missing animal one.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
Oh.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
That was dark. Apparently I got
This
two more
was
to
a
read, though.
late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Honey, I'm home.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the Dark Presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power. The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Well, in a minute. I have no idea what these are supposed to be.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station.
Shut up.
There was something for me in an abandoned car.
I don't know what the hell those are.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife? Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers. A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Okay. The TV just blew up.
Marvelous, sir. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels
Barry
won't know what hit
Wheeler.
you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done,
shit.
Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges.
Dude's a beast.
Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
Oh.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? Are you high? Have you been drinking?
Are you high? You've been drinking. Just a little? Maybe. Sorry.
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing
wait
fiction
here.
with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done. Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins. Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky. Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen.
Wait here.
We'll talk about it later. Bye.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too. If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
She just love his
Look,
pants.
Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills.
So every time I kill one,
Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
You tell him.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry.
I was like...
I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Achoo! Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again. Achoo!
Bless you.
I hear banjos.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
I'm trying to call the aliens. We all have that one friend. I'll leave you in the dark. Don't scream. Shh. Hi. At least the moon's bright. Still don't, like, I don't know. This right here confuses me. Because I don't know what that's supposed to be. Flowers? Oh, it's not a thermos. That's a hot tub? Oh, yeah.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Walk through the door now.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Am I missing a manuscript page? I am. I figured it would go in order, but I might have been wrong. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna check around real quick and see if I'm missing it. Oh, well, shit. If it was in there, I can't get to it anymore. It's gonna bother me. Surely don't bother me now.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
I guess. I don't know.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
Still think I'm missing it. I don't know. Oh well. Oh well. So I just have to let that bother me. Revolver ammo.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson
Oh,
just
shit.
parked the rear end of the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like? My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Why?
No plan, really. Just
Now I want to go outside.
I'm getting a little
I just want to sit in here.
to do much more than that, you know.
I'll just sit here and do jumping.
Tell me
One, two,
No sack
three,
race for us
four,
old gentlemen, huh?
5.
Yes, exactly, Bat. But I'm going to check out the party. And one of the bodyguards just flew by. Well, that takes a different kind of guy. Oh, yeah, it's my kind of exercise. Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape. You're the outdoors type.
Fuck!
Just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning. Good.
I'm good. I'm tired. I'm getting tired of this bullshit. Some bullshit. Okay. Fucking cat. Tell you a game that I miss playing that was actually really good was Fear. If they'd make a remake of that, that'd be awesome. Fear scared the shit out of me too. game makes me paranoid as hell. I'm telling you. Come on. Oh, that was creepy.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took your kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No idea on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. The white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
That was a little creepy. Creepy ass car sitting in the middle of the road. Okay, let's just go check it out. Let's go check that out. Let's go see what's in there. Hello? See,
The
I
air in
knew
the
I was
visitor
missing
center
a
was heavy
page.
with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
Yeah, the page I'm missing. I bet. Do not feed wildlife, $100 penalty. How would you know?
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
I'll understand that one. But apparently Rose, the waitress from the diner, is in love with, I guess, Rusty, the park ranger. Fallen Rock Zone. Elderwood.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury. Rusty, damn.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
I don't know if I want to help you. The fuck was that? A tree just fell. Was it Bigfoot? Paranoid. Dude, I'm coming. Just yeah, I hear you. Just give me a minute. Oh, I'll be right there. I swear.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone. The ranger's office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
Hello?
Back here. I'm back here. Hey, please help me.
Just take deep breaths, buddy. You'll be okay. Just give me a second.
I'm here. I'm hurt. I can't move.
You do get thrown against the wall?
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. so dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened. Shh. Good boy.
Hold fast, Max. Even if Rusty dies, I'll protect you.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on. At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
So I wish I didn't miss that damn page in the beginning. Because that, I don't know, it bothers me so much. Because I know for a fact that it had a clue to the story.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Mac!
Hunters need hunting licenses.
Ow!
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please don't feed the animals.
Max. Oh,
Fishing is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a park fishing license.
If you fucked with Max, I'm about to shoot somebody in the damn face. That dog better be alive.
Obey the Park Ranger's instructions at all times.
Rusty? Rusty, no!
Never closer than 130 yards. Two bears and wolves never approached any other closer than 25 yards. It is against the law to remove any natural objects or historical artifacts from the park. This includes even you may.
Where's Max, though? I don't appreciate them messing with the dog. I better not have to kill that dog. I'm gonna be pissed. The hell is that? Bigfoot? Like, I swear.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Files a person standing over there. Huh? Another manuscript.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Poor guy.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail. Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart, too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. I ain't found a thermos in a while. Don't like when the music gets that way. Sign scared me. God damn, man. No. Supposed to go this way? Is this bad? Does this mean I'm about to die? Why? Why? I'm going away. Not liking this at all. Why am I going crazy? Leave shotgun laying around. Oh, fuck. Why is this guy so tough? The Great Bold One. Oh, oh shit. Oh my god. What is this? Hiking trail. Where is this thing? Oh, fuck! Not where I want to go. out of ammo. I'm almost out of ammo. Lover speak. This thing goes. Lover speak.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
Bear alert. Okay. That ain't ever good. Maybe it's Yogi. Hey, Yogi. Definitely not Yogi the Bear. telling me Lover's Peak is that way? Where's this at? Where was this one? Because I wouldn't have found that manuscript if there wasn't a clue somewhere around here. At least thought there would be. Guess not. Guess this is the same. Unless it's... Oh, no, I can't go that way either. Yeah, there ain't nothing over here. Really used for that hidden chest right now. It's just swinging. That's normal. Huh. That's cool. Bunch of useless information, but it's cool. Why? Why? Quit playing that music. God, I hate the music. Still haven't found this damn secret cache.
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
Okay. I haven't met Agent Nightingale yet. That's right, let's just take the spooky ass tram. Well, shit.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming.
That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
What is this, Rambo?
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see him. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up. You set him up, and I'll knock him down, Wake.
Just checking.
Filthy monster!
Where?
Stop fighting me! Feel that? Huh? Like that, boy? Huh? Boy, feel that? I bet it hurts. Lover's Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it. Just a little longer. Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it. Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe. Better get ready. They'll be on us soon. This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Oh, there's a thermos.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her up.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here! He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
It says. Go back this way. Right. See what point. That makes no sense. Unless I gotta go around this corner. Well, shit. How many manuscript pages am I missing? Missing a good many. Really could use that supply cache though. Well, shit!
Rusty had warned me about these traps. It hurt like hell. I was stuck.
Fuck! Oh my god! I can't believe I walked into another fucking one. Such a dumbass. Am I even going the right way? I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I have no idea right now where I'm at or what I'm doing. I fell off that stupid cliff. I got completely lost. thermos over there? How do I get over there? I don't like how they can just like appear out of nowhere and just screw your whole day up. If I run out of revolver ammo now, I ain't got no other one. Bullets left. What the fuck is that? Hell, that was. Fuck me. Come on. Alright. I'll be back. I'm gonna go take a break. Let me adjust my camera real quick. There we go. It's better. But I will be back. I'm going to end my stream here. I'll probably be back on next hour or two to try to finish this up. But I need to get something to eat and chill out from this, because this shit's gonna give me a heart attack. So anyways, I'll be back. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Sounds